Viewers, US President Donald Trump has issued a blistering claim about Iran, saying the United States has literally obliterated Iran's war capabilities, saying its Air Force, Navy, radar systems and key leadership have been completely wiped out. Now, Donald Trump says the operation carried out with support from Israel is aimed at ending what he called decades of threats from the Iranian regime has decimated the country's military capability in just 2 weeks.
To end the threats posed by the Iranian regime continued in full force over the past few days. They have been literally obliterated. The Air Force is gone. The Navy is gone. Many ships have been sunk. They're warfighting ships, but I guess they didn't know how to use them. And anti-aircraft is decimated, their radar is gone, and their leaders are gone. Other than that, they're doing quite well. They've been a terror for 47 years, and now I guess the world, through the United States, with the help of Israel, is doing what should have been done many years ago. Should have been done many years ago.
Viewers, Donald Trump says Iran now has no navy, no air force and no air defense system and no functioning leadership, adding that even newly appointed leaders were quickly eliminated. Now, calling the operation a move done for the whole world, Donald Trump described Iran as one of the most dangerous ideological threats in decades. Now, he also warned that allowing Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon could devastate large parts of the world, claiming such a weapon would likely be used almost immediately.
We have decimated them. They have no Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft weapons, they have no leadership. The leadership is gone. But then they set up a new leadership to go and name a new leader, and that leadership is gone. And now they think maybe the sun is gone. They're all gone. My biggest problem is I have no idea who we're talking to because nobody ever heard of any of these people. They're all dead. But we did a job for the world, not a job for us, for the whole world. We took the worst country in 50 years and maybe longer from the ideological standpoint, a country that wanted to blow up the world, a country that is sick, and it has a religious fervor. And when you add religion, you know, people don't realize more people died in religious wars than every other war put together. And that's what you would have had here. And it was a terrible thing. I'm very proud of what we did. And I think JD understands better than most, if you give Iran a nuclear weapon, at least a very substantial part of the world would be blown up, and it'll be used almost immediately.
Viewers, President had said that American strikes have crippled Iran's military capabilities, claiming most of the country's missiles and drones have been completely wiped out. Now, Trump says multiple layers of Iran's leadership have also been eliminated, calling it a major blow to the regime. Now, he also pointed to the strategic importance of the Strait of Hormuz, warning that many countries depend on it for up to 90 to 95% for their energy supplies. Now, Trump says the key maritime choke point has long been used by Iran, but insists it will no longer work the same way under current conditions.
We hit them so hard like nobody's ever been hit. We hit them very hard, and we've extinguished most of their missiles. We've extinguished most of their drones. We've extinguished most of the places where the missiles and the drones are built. We've fully extinguished 2 layers of leadership and probably a third, if you believe some stories. So we only have one thing, to have a little choke point. And they've used it very well for years, but it doesn't work. But I think this, if Some of these countries that we've been good to for years, and maybe more important than that, some of these countries that get 90% and 95% of their energy from Hormuz,